Hey people, welcome, this is VideoGameStupid, and if you just saw the footage from PAX East Day 1, then if you didn't see it yet, then go and watch it. But anyway, here is a recap of basically all the stuff that, you didn't see on camera, or just a reiteration of things that happened before. But anyway, yes, my PAX East, the first day was, it was pretty interesting, I was wearing on my default outfit that I wear on my vlog videos anyway, it's my Let's Real Life videos and stuff. My furler outfit, my furler shirt, actually it's not really a jacket, it's more like a shirt, very cheap, but I was wearing that. I was wearing my hat, my sunglasses, the mask. Most of the times I was wearing a mask. Sometimes I had to take it off though. But sometimes I took off the glasses, sometimes I took off the hat, I alternated and stuff. So yeah, and it was pretty interesting. When I got in the bathroom, there was a huge line, just a huge line of people waiting to go to this keynote speaker thing. I didn't even know who it was and stuff, so I didn't bother staying in line and stuff, or trying to even go in line. It was just this huge line. It went on for like it was just huge. I was just walking down and stuff. People were looking at me and stuff, but nobody really said anything. It was funny. It's like throughout the whole entire day, like pretty much, I walk around with most of my outfit and stuff, and I had my backpack with me and stuff, my little sack thing, my gym bag thing and stuff, and I had my gray jacket in there. So I had to have my gray jacket in there because it was raining. Originally I was just going to ditch and stuff after my mom dropped me off, but I had to keep it with me because it was raining and stuff. I didn't know if I was going to have to leave the place, and I had to keep my jacket with me. So I had this jacket, I had a bunch of stuff in my bag. I had a jacket, I had a swag bag with me and stuff, and I had a bunch of, and then I had my Michael Jackson jacket, which occasionally, it got really hot and stuff, so I had to take it off and put it inside the bag, so I had extra stuff to carry, and that just kind of like really weighed me down. It was just like, by the end of the day, I was so exhausted that I couldn't even feel my arms or legs. I was so happy when the taxi came, and then I got home to my sister's condo and stuff. I pretty much just took all the footage. I put it into my sister's laptop, put it into the flash drive, and then just took a shower and went to sleep. I couldn't do anything else. I was just so exhausted after that, after running around for hours and hours. But anyway, yeah. It was actually my first time going to a convention of any kind. My first time going to PAX, as well as my first actual convention. And as you can see, my mask is falling apart because that's what happens when you wear it on for all day long and stuff. Really, I wore it on all day on, well, I'm not going to talk about day 2 or day 3 yet, but I'll talk about that later. But anyway, yeah. It was my first time going to any kind of convention. My first time cosplaying. Actually, my first time cosplaying, I guess you could count Halloween, 2008 Halloween, but that's not really cosplay. I was just dressed up as a ninja. But, it was my first time cosplaying in public like that and stuff, and it was insane. Somebody's calling. Who the? This phone. Oh, it broke. Whoops. Okay, anyway, yeah, my first time cosplaying, I was just like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this, but, I did it. And I dressed up as my furler outfit for the day 1, and I got out of the bathroom and stuff, and the footage you saw, after that and stuff, it became easier and easier to do and stuff, But the only reason I had to take off is because I didn't want to be in costume, is because it got too hot and stuff. So, once you do it and stuff, it becomes a lot easier to do. And some highlights from PAX East Day 1. Let's see, I played Mortal Kombat. It was very, very fun. It was very interesting. The person I went against, I already talked about it in the video and stuff already, but the person I went against, I don't think he knew how to play the game. I don't think it was his first time playing it, obviously. It was all our first times playing it, but especially, I don't think he's really used to Mortal Kombat. I just played arcade, I pressed buttons like this, and then I eventually beat him. And I tried doing my fatality, but it failed, and I was just like, oh, whatever, at least I beat it. At least, yeah. And then, let's see, what other things I do. I played Earth Defense Force for a little bit, and, I played Earth Defense Force Armageddon. I played the one for the 2017. I played that one and stuff. I had a lot of fun with that game. Me and my buddies used to play it all the time. We used to try to get new weapons and get more health and stuff, try to increase our maximum health, and just play for hours and hours. But this one looks like it's amazing. It is awesome. I definitely will get that game. I'll get that and Mortal Kombat, definitely. And let's see. I didn't really take too many pictures of videos of cosplayers, which is something I probably should have done the first day. But I didn't really. I don't know. It's like it was my first time going to a convention, so I didn't really know like the rules and stuff. I didn't think like taking a camera out and I didn't even think I was supposed to have I don't even think I was allowed to have a video camera in there in the first place. When I first got there, I was nervous about having the camera there in the first place, so that's why you don't see a lot of pictures of cosplayers or anything, and you don't see any video or pictures of cosplayers and stuff in day one. Because I think I had to have one. Because when I was recording the Mortal Kombat footage, I was just kind of like going crazy recording everything and stuff. Like I recorded everything from that point, and then Mortal Kombat, it's like I was recording that, and then all of a sudden the lady came and showed me I wasn't allowed to record the footage, and I'm like thinking, am I allowed to record any footage at all? Am I allowed to even have a video camera? Like what am I supposed to do? It's like going to a fucking concert or something. It's like, because at the concerts and stuff, you're not supposed to have video cameras at all. And I'll be sitting there watching you and shit, and then it's just sitting there like going like this and watching. It's so annoying because you want to record a concert, not so you can make money off it, not so just so you can watch it later and stuff, and like be able to like relive that and stuff. Because usually if you go to a person's concert, it means you really like the person and stuff, and you want to be able to have that footage to watch later and be able to cherish forever. But stupid security guards try stopping you. I hate that. But anyway, I just didn't know I was supposed to have a camera or not. So a lot of footage after the Mortal Kombat and stuff, it's like I kind of take some gameplay footage and stuff, but a lot of it is just like I either try sneaking it, being sneaky about it, or not having the camera out for too long and stuff. Because I don't know. Like, one thing I regret not doing, though, is getting a lot of cosplayers pictures on the first day, or a video of them on the first day and stuff, because there was a lot of good cosplayers out there and stuff. I liked the Morgana with the purple hair. She was awesome. I wish I got a video of her on the first day, but I didn't. And the other cosplayers, there was a bunch of cosplayers that were just awesome and stuff on the first day. Oh, man, there was a person with the Jolteon hat, the girl with the Jolteon hat who dressed up as Misty on another day. She was awesome. There was a cosplay of like the Spy. There was a cosplay as a Creeper. That was pretty sweet. I got to actually watch him dance on another day and stuff, but yeah, it was pretty awesome. I also regret I was watching Marvel vs. Capcom 3 people playing and stuff, and there was like this. The person I mentioned in the video when I was like taking his videos of the city and stuff, I think his name is Shadosha or Shadosha. He wears like a white headband, a white bandana headband wrap thing and stuff on his head. He was there. I was watching him play for like 20 minutes or something and stuff, and just beating people or getting beat and stuff. And then I wanted to take footage of it, but I didn't think it was right or appropriate. I didn't want to ask you because I didn't know what to do and stuff. I went to that mentality, like the concert mentality I was just mentioning. I went to that kind of mentality pretty much, like, I'm just gonna watch, but I'm not gonna take my camera out. I'm just not gonna take my camera out. I don't know, I might get thrown out for recording which it sounds so stupid now that I think about it. It's not like the game's not out already, It's not like people are gonna get mad at you because you recorded footage of them playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, even if they lost. It's I don't know, environment of PAX is not like it's not a hostile environment, It's like, it's weird. It's like you can go there, you can enjoy yourself, you can like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's like the internet, but it's so much better than the internet. It's like, you walk around. Basically what I mean by the internet and stuff is like, you're walking around and stuff, you're going from place to place, like how you're browsing the internet, you're going from website to website and stuff. You find a game you want to play, and then you play and stuff like on the computer when you're trying to find games you want to buy, and you go out and buy it, and then you play it, and then you find cosplayers and you take pictures of like how you're going through photo bucket and you're finding pictures of people and you're taking pictures of and you're saving pictures of them and stuff. It's pretty much like that and stuff, and then you got videos of people interviewing other people and stuff, and then. It's basically like the internet, except it's so much better. It's not. There's nobody shouting crazy, random internet memes like, Okay, there was a few people that did it, but it wasn't like it wasn't like, you know, like it wasn't like every 5 minutes people are saying the bell, or like let's see, what else can I think of? I don't like internet maybe, so I don't really know them too well, but nobody was doing anything like that and stuff. You know, it's like you can just go there, you can sit at a random table. It's one of the few places where you can actually like sit at a random table with people already there, and they won't like tell you to leave or ask you why you're there or question you or anything. Like, you know, it's like it's a really great environment. You know, it's just awesome. Everybody feels at home. Nobody's insulting anybody too much. I mean, there's some weirdness going on here and there and stuff, but it's not like, you know, they take every single like elitist gamer from the community and put them all in one place. You know, you take gamers of all aspects and stuff and put them all into one building and stuff. You know, it's like, it's just crazy. And then let's see, what else can I think of? And I enjoyed it, you know. And then the concert, pretty much after, I don't really talk about not the concert. After the expo hall closed, like, you know, I looked at my badge and stuff. I didn't really realize that when the expo hall closes, I didn't realize that the expo hall was actually the whole entire like gaming room where like they had like all the games and all like the panels and stuff and all like the people, like the huge room that we were in. I didn't realize that was the expo hall. I thought the expo hall was like outside of it, like the area around the expo hall. In my mind, that's what I wanted it to be and stuff. So I spent like about 30 minutes resting and stuff on a bench, and then I went and played like in the classic gaming room where they had N64 and Super Nintendo and just tons of other stuff. Played Super Smash Brothers for a while, and I played Power Stone 2. It was fucking sweet. And then I'm like, oh, I think the expo hall is closing. It's almost 7. This place is gonna close soon. Meaning, in my mind, the classic gaming room and all like the outside area of the actual expo hall. So I go back to the expo hall, the actual expo hall, and then I'm like seeing that there's a lot of people in there. I'm like, what the hell's going on? What? And then I see people like telling people like, oh, sorry, the expo hall is closed. You gotta go now. I'm like, whoa, what? That was the expo hall? No. It was horrible. It was just like, it was disheartening, and now I realize the expo hall is actually the huge gaming room. It's not the area outside of it, which wouldn't really make any sense. Why would the area outside close and then the inside would still be open? No, angry host killer, I'm not gonna play Gears of War 2 with you. Stop inviting me. God. Let me turn my Xbox off. Hold on. Oh, I'll turn my controller off on accident. That works, I guess. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's just like, oh my god, why does it have to be this way? But you know, I didn't sulk, I didn't cry, I didn't go home. I just went to the classic gaming room. I walked around a bit. I saw some people. I played some games, and I went and I waited in line for the concert because I wanted to see who these Proto Men were. And MC Frontalot and Metroid Metal. Now, you know me, I noticed in the video that I actually mispronounced their names. MC Frontalot and Metroid Metal, I mean. I was so exhausted that I didn't know, I forgot what they were called, so I assumed they were called, I assumed he was called Sir Frontalot, and then I called him Metroid Metal. Or Metal Metroid, yeah, that's what I called him in the video. But yeah, it was like we were standing in line for like hours. But the funny thing is that this kid in banana suit, he's like, hey guys, hey, take a picture of me. And he was just going around. He actually got out of line, and everybody took out their cameras and they were taking pictures and stuff. And people that were randomly walking in the hallway and stuff, he would grab them and be like, hey, take a picture with me and stuff. And they'd take a picture of him and stuff. They weren't using their own cameras. Other people using their cameras to take pictures of him with other people. It's just the funniest thing ever. It's just like, there's a guy in this banana outfit, these banana glasses, and he's just sitting there taking pictures with people and stuff. And then I jumped out of line. I'm like, I told this access girl, hey, can you see my spot online? She's like, sure. And then I jumped out of line and stuff, and I did like a Michael Jackson pose, and there were a bunch of people who took pictures of me with the giant banana. It was awesome. It was just like, it made the line so much better. it made it so much better waiting in line and stuff. It was spectacular. We finally get to the actual concert hall and stuff, and we're sitting there standing around, and I'm still with the same group I was with before and stuff, with the Banana and this really tall dude, and there's a Proto Man, the Mega Man guy, and there's a Dr. Wily, and we're just sitting there like in a giant group waiting by the stage, and it's like, and you know, and up until that point nobody really questioned me about my outfit, except this one kid. He was like, "Oh, what are you supposed to be anyway?" And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell am I supposed to be, because I'm wearing my video game stupid outfit, you know. I'm wearing my thriller outfit, my mask, my sunglasses, my Fatal Fury hat. And I'm like, the Doctor of Fatal Thriller? I didn't know what the hell I was even saying at that point. And he's like, "Oh, you don't know what you are, aren't you? You don't know what you are, aren't you?" Oh, wait, what am I saying? Well, anyway, translate that, and I'm like, no, I don't. He was like, "You're just nutty, aren't you?" And I'm like, yes, I am. He's like, "Awesome, man. It's awesome to be there at PAX." I'm like, yeah, we're all nuts. And anyway, we're like waiting and stuff, and then finally, the dude with the mask from Proto Man came out, and he did his little speech. He's gonna kick Black Eyed Peas' ass and stuff, and then, you know, they're playing the music and stuff. And during the concert, there's this one part where, like, there's a circle of people, like, like a few feet away from me. And there's, like, they made, like, this huge space, and they started, like, going, like, and bumping into each other, and, like, pushing each other and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just sitting there watching it. I'm trying to record it and stuff, but then I realized I had my lens cap on. And I think it was too dark anyway, but I asked this girl next to me, and I'm like, "Hey, is anybody going to do anything about it? No one's going to do anything about this, aren't they?" I had to repeat it 3 times because the music was so loud, and it was just such a loud environment, but the girl was like, no, they're not fighting, what did she say they were doing? I can't remember what they were doing, what she said they were doing, but they apparently weren't fighting or getting rough. They're just shoving or pushing, or I can't remember what it was. It was throwing, thrusting, shoving. They were all bumping into each other like crazy though, and just like, yeah! And I was just like, oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before, but okay. And then just like let's see what happened. Yeah, basically, then Proto-Man got off stage and stuff, and the MC Frontalot came out. I regret not getting more footage of him and stuff. I should have got more footage in just a Katy Perry parody cover, which I thought was pretty awesome. I liked that. It was better than the original California Girls. But yeah, it was pretty awesome. He showed a music video. I don't think I should say in this video what it was, but it was a new music video coming out for one of his songs that are coming out in the future, or one of his songs that are already out right now and stuff. But he made a music video for it, and it was really awesome. And let's see, then Metroid Metal came out, and it was just amazing. Everyone just went crazy, even more crazy than before. And it was just like, wow, like. I had a feeling that it had something to do with Metroid, but I didn't know they were actually going to be doing a rock version of Metroid themes and stuff, you know? Like, everything was just from Metroid. It was amazing. It was just, wow, my mind was blown by that and stuff. It had some really good stuff, and it sounded awesome, and it was amazing. And then finally, it was over and stuff, and then we're all walking back and stuff, and then it was all walking away from it and stuff, and then, like, let's see, I'm trying to think of stuff to think of. It's failing miserably, though. And then basically, like, I changed out of my outfit during the concert because it was getting way too hot. I had to buy a $3 or $4 bottle of water because I was getting dehydrated and stuff, so I had to buy that. So I'm just walking away with my stuff in my bag, and then my sister calls me and stuff, and she's like, oh, you gotta go home now. And I'm like, fine. It was like, I think it was like 12 or 1 or something. I was supposed to, the place closed at 2, so I'm like, you know what? I got 2 more days. I'm also just go home now because I'm so exhausted anyway. So then, you know, I just go home. I just go to the really long line with the taxi, and then I finally get on my taxi, and then I just drive home and stuff. It only costs like $22, I think, just to take me home. Originally, my mom said it was going to be like $40 per ride, but it was only $12, which was really awesome. And let's see, what else? Other things happened throughout the day. I was waiting in line for the Darkness 2, and there was this guy in front of me who I got behind and stuff. He was like, he was a lot older and stuff, but you know, he was like saying like how he was asking me and stuff like, oh, have you played the Darkness 1 and stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I love that game. And we're talking about how, like, you know, how awesome the game was and stuff, and, like, hopefully they fixed the minion AI and stuff, because usually in the first game they just kind of sat around and did nothing sometimes, and we're just talking about how we were hoping the game was going to be better and stuff. And then he mentioned that he was, like, a 3D, he was actually a teacher and stuff, and he taught like 3D graphic design and stuff, which is pretty awesome, man. He's talking about how he actually had to skip out of work and stuff, and then to come here, and he only got like a 1 day pass and stuff, and he was going to have to leave like around 3 o'clock because he had like apparently other stuff to do and stuff. And we were talking about like fighting games, like what kind of games you like fighting games and shooting games, and how like, you know, Mom's Just Capcom 3 is kind of a button masher. Like, he actually agreed with me on that and stuff, which is pretty awesome. We're talking about like Dead or Alive, and he loves Dead or Alive and stuff. He's a huge Dead or Alive fan. And we're talking about how deep and intricate the system to Virtua Fighter is. A little bit too deep, in my opinion, but yeah. And then eventually we got like halfway there. It was like, right before that though, it's like he had to go eat and stuff. He was really hungry and stuff, and he was waiting in line. And I'm like, you know what, buddy, just go on ahead. I'll save your spot in line. You know, I'm not gonna like, you know, say like, oh, you can't leave because. No, I didn't do that. I just said, just go eat your food. Go. I'll save your spot in line and stuff. He's like, oh, I'll save your spot too. I'm like, no, I don't need to eat. I already ate and stuff. So then he came back and stuff. That's when we started talking about what I was just talking about. And then we got like, I think I had to wait for like. In total, we had to wait for like 2 hours, two and a half hours just to play Darkness 2 for 30 minutes. That was a long wait. And then like, we got like halfway there, and he's like, oh, I don't think I'll be able to make it, man. I gotta go. And I'm like, you sure, man? And he's like, yeah. And then he just left and stuff, and then I was like, damn. But you know, I stayed there, I waited, and I finally got to play Darkness 2, and I gotta say it is amazing, and I'll definitely enjoy playing that game when it comes out. Yes! And let's see what else happened. So much stuff happened in PAX, especially on day 1. So much stuff happened. I'm trying to recall all the things that happened and stuff, you know. It's Thursday now. It's about almost a week since PAX Day 1 happened and stuff, and I wish I recorded this footage when I remember. I don't think there's too much other stuff that happened though, like, you know, just random stuff that happened and stuff. There's like games going on. There's Rock Band. You know, it was pretty awesome though. But anyways, check out what I got in my swag bag at the end of the day. Here's the swag bag in question. There's X-Play on the cover. Yeah, you already saw this in the video. I still have these things. I'm definitely saving this because it has Smoozy on it. Just because it has him on it, I'm going to save it. And they were passing these out when we're waiting for the Darkness 2. I'm like, oh my god! It matches my Thriller jacket. Because, you know, the writing's black and the star is red. I'm like, you know, like this, black and then red. So that's why. So I pretty much just got this. And I was spinning it around like this constantly. I was actually doing it a lot faster back then, but I can't do it as fast now. I don't know why. Oh, this is how I was spinning it. Woo! It was fun. This is so awesome too. I'm definitely gonna enjoy spinning that around later. And then they were giving out free earplugs at the concert, just in case you needed them. I did not need to use them gladly though, but they're giving out away anyway. You know, it was really loud too because, you know, it was so loud that like when I lifted my feet off the ground, I could actually feel like, it felt like somebody was actually touching my feet or like tapping my feet rapidly. That was actually vibrations from the sound from the stereo system and stuff coming out from the music and going straight to us and then just hitting us so hard that it felt like our bodies were like quaking and stuff. It was intense. And at the end of the day, I got these two. Well, I got this too. Proton Men CDs. I was so amazed by them that, you know, I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna buy these both these albums and stuff. You know, I'm just gonna buy them both. And but at the counter there was two girls. I think there's 3 girls from the group, from the band there and stuff. And they were selling the CDs and a bunch of other merchandise. Originally, I just wanted to go and take a picture of them and stuff, but then I ended up, you know, I see the CDs there and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I have $20 on me. I'm gonna buy these both. I'm gonna buy both of these. And she's like, oh, would you like anything else? I'm like, yeah. Can I have a picture of you guys? And she's like, sure. So she was holding the camera and stuff, and I got a picture with the 2 girls from the group and stuff, and it was pretty awesome. And I enjoyed that. And then right before I left, I took a picture with I took a picture of a girl cosplaying as a Ezio. She was like a female Ezio and stuff from Assassin's Creed. And, you know, it's like I took a picture of her, and then I was thinking in my head, you know, what have I been doing all day? Why haven't I taken more pictures of cosplayers and stuff, or taking more pictures of people? So from that point on, I vowed that, you know, I was gonna take at least. I hope this wasn't off. It's my mic. I was gonna take at least 10 pictures of 10 different cosplayers, or 10 different female cosplayers and stuff. I was gonna take that was my goal and stuff for the rest of the days I was gonna be there and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And next video we're gonna see PAX Day 2. Hey people! Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to add. when I was sitting on the bench talking about the when I was talking about my swag and stuff on the bench, right before I was talking about that, Mega 64, there was a group of people, and in the group of people was people from Mega 64, and they're walking past, and they're all laughing and talking and stuff. And then one of the guys, and he was from Mega 64, I recognized him. He asked me he's like, oh, are you okay, dude? Because I was sitting on a bench alone and stuff, I guess that's a sign that you're not okay. But I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm okay. I'm just checking out my swag. He's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, wow, did the guy from Mega 64 just pass by me and ask if I was okay and stuff? That's pretty awesome. That's a really good feeling to have, you know, that, you know, somebody who's like, you know, quasi, you know, who's famous and stuff, you know, asks if you're alright and stuff, sitting on a bench and stuff, you know, just randomly just asking you, you know, it's pretty sweet. You know, I never watched their videos or anything and stuff, but, you know, I think it's awesome anyway and stuff, you know, but, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say on that, and, yeah, bye. Day 2 is coming, so watch that, watch it. If you haven't seen Day 1 yet, if you're watching this, you haven't seen the Day 1 footage, go watch it right now, go watch it.